Good morning, my friends. It's Victoria Bell, and I am on the road again. I'm on my way to Yuma, and I hooked up the trailer last night, and we're all set to go. We're on our way to get fuel at Costco gas, and then head on over. So I just wanted to let you know that everything is copacetic, and I wanted to tell you how our angels communicate with us. My angels told me that I need to share my life with you and let you know what I'm doing, how I'm doing, what they're telling me, and how I obey their instructions, even if I don't feel like it. This is not normal for me. I do not like to share my life with anyone. I'm very private. I don't like to talk to my neighbors even, unless they are really super nice and they come and talk to me first. But otherwise, I'm super private. And I wanted to tell you one story how the angel helped me and is miraculous. One of the miracles that they performed for me was one time when I was driving my first RV. It was a Icon, Fleetwood Icon. It was really nice. It was one that I had dreamed of having, and I got it. Another miracle. And I was driving it, and I was visiting my nephew, and I backed into a tree and broke the tail light. So I had to figure out how to get it fixed and where to get it fixed. And so I decided to go to the dealership in Fresno, and they had to order the part, which was across the United States, and apparently it was going to take a while. We didn't know how long. I was hoping maybe a month, and I was staying with my sister who lives near there, and we were getting along great, and I was thinking, oh, this is so nice. I love this weather. I was on my way to Sedona because I've been wanting to live in Sedona for quite a while, and I had a job interview set up and everything. But so I decided I could stay in the Fresno area for a couple more months and wait beyond instead of going to my job interview. And within like 3 hours, my Bible app opened up to the verse that says, leave your family's home and go to the place I tell you. And I show my sister that, and she's like, oh, that's weird. So this is not the first time my phone has, given me messages through songs, different things that would just come on my speaker, lots and lots of weird things that you would think were impossible. Okay, so angels can do the impossible, okay? So I'm like, well, where am I supposed to go? And the next time I look at my phone, it says leaving my family's home was underlined. I'm like, okay, well, where am I supposed to go? And the only thing that came into my head was Yosemite. So I love Yosemite. I love the mountains in Yosemite and being in the mountains in and near Yosemite. So I go up to Yosemite, and I don't delay. I go up there as soon as I can. And the campground rules say you can only stay in one campground 7 days and in 30 days in the entire park. And so I'm like, well, how am I supposed to stay here? And I get this idea in my head, go make a note and take it to the library and post it and see if there are any local people that will host you and let you park your RV there. And so I go to the library with my note, and it's filled with a room of people sitting at the computer. It's a one little room library, very cute. And so I'm like, are you sure you want me to ask? Because I'm a super private person. I don't want to have the whole town knowing what I'm doing. And they're like, yep, go ask. And so I go ask the librarian, and she says, she's this nice little lady, and she's like, oh, we're looking for a campground host. And I'm like, and she calls them right up while I'm there in the library. And she's like, she sets up a meeting with me, and 2 days later, I'm a campground hostess. And I, out of other circumstances, like they wanted me to know if I was going to be able to stay longer at a certain point because I was on my way to go to a job. And I'm like, well, I don't know. I haven't heard from this person or my part. I didn't know if my part was going to need to take longer. And so the very day that I was like, okay, I can stay because I hadn't heard about the part when it's going to come. And they're like, great. And they give me a site, a sweet setup, away from all the other campers. You don't even have to be bugged by the other campers. A little private campground where the campground hostess. And so the very next day after I committed to staying there, they called and said they would have the part. So I waited like 3 months, and it was that right then, that synchronicity. That's the angels. They want you to follow their command. I mean, now every year I get to go to Yosemite, and I make it a point because it's like my second home. I feel like home in Yosemite. And I just wanted to encourage you, when you don't listen to your angels' guidance, like clean your house, get rid of stuff, clean out your life of things that are not serving you, and or making a video. If you don't listen, their promptings will go away, and you'll actually become depressed and despondent because you missed your chance. But they'll give you another chance. You can beg and plead them for, please tell me what to do, and they will, because they don't hold grudges. They're perfect forgiveness and love for you, and they want you to succeed. They want you to be happy. And we need to learn how to be happy before we can be paired with that perfect happy partner that makes us happy. If we're not happy, how are we expecting to be paired with a perfect partner, life partner, if we can't even make ourselves happy? Or if we can't even be happy within ourselves and live life in joy? Yeah. I mean, I have to work at it. I have to believe. I have to focus. I cannot watch depressing movies. I can't listen to depressing music. I don't listen. I don't listen. I can. I don't. I choose not to. I don't watch scary movies. I try to watch only things that uplift me. And that's what you should do. Good in, good out. So fear is our greatest enemy, and we gotta work on the faith. So I listen, calling all your angels, over and over again. I'll listen to a song that inspires me over and over. Another favorite song of mine is Reason. Love is the reason you keep believing. And just lift yourselves up, guys. Love you. Hit the thumbs up. Thanks for watching. God bless.